Hello everybody and welcome back to Kleinseelheim. Today we are going to spread some slurry on this field. That seems like, you know, a lot, but it's very little to do. No, we're doing this, and then we're going to try to plant some potatoes today using our little Massey here. Is doing a decent job at actually pulling this, so not even upset. We only have 4,000 liters left of slurry in the stockpile, so we have to be kind of, you know, careful what we're doing. We're not looking for super duper productivity on this field, just, you know, enough to get by, because the more potatoes that we have, the more that we have to pick up, which is, you know, like, never fun. So what else are we doing? Well, we still have to harvest some fields, and we need to make some money, because we're gonna try to buy some beehives today and put them over in the grass field, not the one across the road, although that might be a good spot for them as well, but up like down the street from the farm. You know where I'm talking about. Thankfully, this doesn't take very long. We've got a pretty wide width here on our spreader, so it works out pretty good. If I miss some, I miss some. If I don't, I don't. It's whatever. Perfect coverage is not the name of the game when you're trying to do everything very economically. Economical. We're being cheap. that's the word I'm looking for. Is cheap. We're being very, very cheap. But I think we've got enough here to cover most of the field. This should be our second stage, as we had the straw on the first stage, so that should give us a pretty good coverage. We'll get that one big stripe up there. So yeah, I want to get the bee houses set up. They're $8,500 a piece. We are not going to cheat that money, so we do have to earn that money, and I think we can earn that, you know, no problem today at all. So let me go put this back up, and I will meet you guys over at the store, and I want to show you our potato planter that did work in testing, so hopefully it still works now. Okay, so our new sower is this guy. I cannot pronounce his name. Please, just don't ask me to try. It's a little small guy. It's not very big. It only requires 45 horsepower, and it has no PTO attachment. It fits behind the tractor pretty good, actually. I'm kind of surprised. Sorry if I sound like I'm just, like, kind of going through the motions right now. We had the Guardians of the Children event yesterday, and it wore me out for some reason. That's why yesterday's video came out very late. I thought it was actually today, and it was actually yesterday. So woke up and got a nice little surprise. Hey, you got to go do this. So guess what I did? I went and did that, and didn't get back until 6:30, 7 o'clock. Finally got the video out for the day, and yeah. So this thing operates off the wheels. I'm pretty sure this is a port from FS15, but it looks pretty good. Like the textures on it and everything. Hopefully I am using it correctly. Yes, we have potatoes. So we'll get this all potatoed up, and it shouldn't take too awful long, but it's going to take a trip back to the store to get the seeds, I think. I don't think that we're going to have enough. It's only like 2 meters wide, so it's not a very wide deal, but you know what? It's a cheap potato planter. It's for our horsepower needs, and all it requires is us pulling it, so I'm not going to be upset at all. I got our rows all messed up. I should have just Went up and down, up and down, up and down. Oh well, it'll be fine. Not a big, horrible deal at all. But I think that this might take a while. Can I drive through this? Yes! Yeah, that took 15% of our potatoes right there. So, yeah, this is gonna take a little bit. So, I will talk to you guys here in just a second. So that's it for the potatoes, thank God. It took forever. It was a long time. But you know what? It's a little small machine, so I'm not even upset. It's pretty nice too. I'm really surprised about it. Pulls easy. You know, it was always nice. So we'll stash it in here with the rest of our small stuff. I'm sure that we're gonna keep collecting implements, because we have yet to buy the harvester or anything yet, but we have some other work to do. So, I will see you guys in the harvester. I'm going to move that New Holland, by the way, if you saw it by the store. Okay, so this is the first harvest where we've done everything that we could. So, let's go ahead and get this thing fired up. And hopefully we've got some good productivity. I'm going to leave the swath on. That way we can collect this and take it over to the composter, because we are running low on compost. If you remember, we sold a lot of it to pay for our new very tiny Massey. That's one of my only problems with that mod. I get that you're selling it as new, but I don't know. I think it should be a little bit cheaper. $44,000 seems quite expensive. The Hurleyman is $45,000, I think is what it is. And let's face it, it's a lot bigger tractor. It's bad when a Hurleyman's a bigger tractor, but it is. So we don't need any of this for bales or anything. We've got plenty of bales left. Even though we did kind of make a boo-boo on our decision-making skills with the wood planks and everything. That was... I'm still salty about that. That was a horrible, horrible thing. Never again. Yeah, I think production's looking pretty good so far. Actually, very good. 1,500 liters. And not even a lap. So... can't really be upset about that. Now, can we? And we missed the strip. Wow. Okay. So hopefully we get enough to buy 2 of the bee houses. That's $8,500. In the next episode, we'll be taking care of our animals majorly. They all require everything. So that whole reset deal, that yeah, that royally messed us up. So yeah, this is pretty productive. I mean, let's face it, we're doing, what is this, wheat or barley? Okay, it's barley, because I couldn't look at the right hand screen. Oh my god, I am tired. Jeez. So, you know, it's not going to be a super duper crop anyway. I mean, they are the highest yield, but we don't have any plowing or the stage 3 of this. So I think we're doing quite all right with what we've got. Now I do have it on 1 time, so that way we can get caught back up with everything. I'm going to leave it there probably for this episode, possibly for the next, because you know we had some major issues that we're still trying to resolve. I was hoping to have the fields in cycles, and now they're not in any kind of cycle. They're all like a thing that want to go like right now, so that's kind of an issue, but I'm sure that we will work through it. No problem at all. Hey, we're almost 50%, which is only 4,000 liters, but still, you know, that's a good chunk. If we sell them for close to $1,000 per thousand, then that's almost $4,000. So yeah, we just need to end up with about $16,000 today, which shouldn't be, you know, too hard today. Shouldn't be no sweat. There's 75% only on the second lap, not even the full second lap. We'll go ahead and empty out, and then we'll run up and down the field. This is going by pretty quick. Not like super quick or anything, but maybe at some point we can get a little bit bigger header for this. This header's alright, but you know me, I'm always wanting to do bigger and better. Well, not like super big. We don't need like a 60-foot Toros or anything like that. I'm thinking like 1 more meter wide, and that would do us very well, I think. And it would give me an excuse to always put it on the trailer, because I've been very lazy here lately about not putting the header on a trailer and just kind of driving everywhere with it because it just fits. So maybe the extra push will make that a reality. I'm just going to try to back up to this. Keyword. Try. Please, correct. Please. Come on. Let's go. Get in there. There we go. So we're definitely going to get the beehive set up today. It shouldn't be an issue. I think I'm going to let the worker run this, because we have to run to the bee hive maker place and get some hives, because if they stack up there, then they won't make. So we only have probably 1, because I think that's all it can like actually do at one time is 1. So park this up out of the way and get this person going, because we've done harvesting. We've harvested this field once. I don't think you know, I don't mind doing, you know, jobs and everything, but I don't think repeating jobs incessantly leads to good content. So that's where we're gonna leave that. Oh wow, that's not good. I don't even have 1 yet. Well, that's disheartening. I'll speed up time a little bit, see how fast this thing goes up. Okay, it must be 40. It didn't speed up anymore. So let's just throw this on here. Like the right way up. Hey, got it the right way up. Hey, it's not anywhere near. Not anywhere near a belt. I'm making a mess of this today. Oh well. We'll just... There we go. I'm still not anywhere near a belt. Right here. There we go. Good enough. Get whipped around here. Wow. Is it going to rain? The forecast doesn't show rain, but does that sky not look like rain for sure? Ugh. I don't like the rain. The rain halts progress. Well, I feel bad about now, then, because we tried selling that one just to see what we got, you know? Money-wise, I thought, you know, oh yeah, well, we're gonna make $2 and we made $300. So, that was a mistake. We won't be doing that again. So we'll head back to the farm. We'll drop this guy off and we'll go check on our worker. Hopefully they're pretty far along. We were a good chunk into that already, so it shouldn't be too awful bad. I didn't want to skip too much time today, so maybe we should get both of them placed, but only one of them working today. I want to get at least one beehive in each, possibly. Probably just one at this point, which is fine. We're not in a big hurry on this series. This is going to be here for a while. I'm pretty happy with the map, so no reason to get in a rush for anything. Go ahead and shut this guy down. Where's our worker at? Dang, he just went on the other side. Or no, he's on the right side. Never mind, I lied. That's my fault. Going a little bit crooked, which is odd for a worker. I must not have them squared, because I've still got a thing over there. Okay, you're done. So, where is the best place to sell barley? Because this trailer's pretty heavy. We're at 80%. There's no reason to wait. Let's try to get some stuff done today. Barley. $800 at the Baywa. We know where the Baywa is. So I don't know where everybody's from, but we have this place back home called Wawa. Well, it's not like back home. You gotta travel to the other side of the state and then you have a Wawa. And if you've never been to a Wawa, it's amazing. It's like Sheetz. If you haven't been to a Sheetz, then I'm sorry. It's like a fancier come and go. If you don't have a come, you probably don't know any of these gas stations, but they're all amazing. Well, most of them. Some of the older Sheetz are pretty janky. The new Sheetz are really, really nice. Come and goes, it's the same story. The older ones are a little bit janky, but the new ones are really, really nice. And the Wawa, I've never been into a bad Wawa. So, I don't need gas. I don't know where I'm going. I'm going here. Where we're trying to go today. There's one. Ooh, very, very close. So we can buy our first one. So let's go ahead and do that. That way we can get one thing accomplished today. Then we got two things, really. We got all the potatoes planted. I'm just kind of worried about our animals. That's why I don't want to speed up time anymore. Yeah, they're not looking good. So, yeah. That whole, I'm still, like, I'm not mad, but I'm just frustrated at that whole reset because we lost so many things. It's not even funny. We'll take a look at the screen here in just a minute. This is the field I was talking about. This one here across the way. I thought we would put them over there somewhere. We're gonna walk in the field. I don't want to kill all the grass, but I think it would be a nice place to have it. Somewhere out through here. If there were like some wildflowers or something, I'd like to put them there, but not next to this, you know, hunters, which you can pass right through. Huh? Very odd. Is there any kind of vegetation here? Yes. There's some flowers in this corner. We're in the shade, so it won't be too hot. And there appears to be some more stuff over there. I'm pretty sure these are just weeds, but look, that one's brightly colored. They'll like that, right? I'm not a bee guy. I don't know a lot about bees, but I think that this is going to be for us. So I think one under this tree and one under that tree will be very, very good. Let's look at our placeables. Okay, you see this line here? This is for handwork. That means you don't get a pallet. You get a one at a time. So I made that mistake before, so we're gonna go with this one and buy it. I'm really thinking, you know, I think right here is gonna be pretty good. What do y'all think? Right there? I think that looks good. So yeah, you would take your hives, and then get the honey, and then it comes out here. So let's go get our hive. Okay, I know it seems like overkill bringing this whole thing in here, but it was easy enough to grab. So let's see if we can get on the door with it. Oop, there it goes. And if we give it a minute, and probably just bump time. Uh-oh. Oh, there they go. Look at them. They're nice. Oh, we've only got one. Looky there. Hopefully that'll make us a good little bit of income. Should be. I think it will be. So, talking about our animal situation, here's what we've got. They're both going to need some water. That's not a big deal. They both need grass. So we may cut the field across the street again, or we might do this one. They both need silage, and the cows need power food. So that is a thing that needs to be done. Helper J has completed their task. Good. Good. We'll park this thing up and go get them. And that should do us for the day. Okay, before we empty them out, we've got this one little spot here. So this should definitely push us over the edge for what we needed. I'm hoping. Yeah, it should, right? Gonna shut this thing down. I'm stuck. Just enough money. Okay, so we'll run in here and buy our second one. We'll put it under the other tree right there. Or do we want it up here in the corner? No, I don't think up in the corner would be good. I think down here would be alright. And that should leave us with $600 to get through today. Well, tomorrow. The thing. Alright, so we want to put it on like right here, right? Enough room for them to get out. They're in shade most of the day. Right there. There we go. 2 beehives. Pretty good. I mean, we don't have a hive to put in it yet, but well, they've done 11 whole liters. What is the price for it anyway? I can't remember which one honey is. Is it this one? Yeah, because this is honey milk. We don't have the facility for that yet. That we will build. So yeah, 4,000 liters. Or $4,000 per 1,000 liter. So that's not terrible. That's not terrible. Alright. Well, I think that is where we're gonna leave it for today. I'm going to do my screenshot. There we go. And yeah, hopefully in the next episode I'm a little bit more excitable. And like I said, I'm just drained. I'm tired. We gave away 9 bicycles, I think. And had like a jump house and everything, and trying to run around with all these kids and stuff. It will actually wear you out. So I think somebody got a picture of me sleeping on the couch. We done the event at this place called Gate City, and inside of the big hall it's in was a couch, and somehow my fat butt found it and immediately leaned back and about passed out. So alright guys, we'll see you in the next one. I hope everybody has a wonderful weekend.